Hello all, welcome to the course Basic C Sharp and ASP.NET using Visual Studio 2015 introduced by Technolytics. Take IT easy. In today's video, we are going to create an application to demonstrate for testing of prime numbers. Testing for prime numbers means basically a prime number is a whole number greater than 1 which is only divisible by 1 and itself. Now, first few prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11 and so on. Why we call them as a prime number? The reason is that all these numbers are divisible either by 1 or by themselves. Let's move on to the C# program. Here on top, we have introduced one namespace system. Inside this, we have created one class program, and inside this program, we have defined one method with the name isPrime. This method is returning Boolean value. Boolean value is either true or false. Inside this method, we are passing one parameter with the integer data type. Okay. So before going in this method, let's begin with the main method. Inside this main method, we are checking with one condition. Now what is that condition? We are trying to call one function isPrime and we are passing the value 11 inside this method. Now if this method will return a value true, it will give us an output as it is a prime, and if this isPrime method will give output as false. If it will return a value false, then we shall get an output as it is not a prime. Now let's see how to check for this whether this number is a prime or not a prime. And for this purpose, let's go inside the definition of a function. Here if you will see, the parameter which we are passing over here is n, and in our case the value of n is 11. Now here first we are trying to check whether the n is less than or equal to 1. Then it will return false. The meaning is that it is not a prime. Obviously any number, if it is less than or equal to 1, it will not a prime number, because prime number is a whole number. Okay, so then where it will go on the else part, and in else part we are having one for loop. This for loop is beginning with the number 2 and it will end till the number less than n. In our case n is 11, that means it will end till 10. So it will run for 8 times. It will start with 2, 3, 4, 5 and till 10 it will go. Now inside this for loop, if you will see, it will divide number n with I. That means 11 it will divide by first, it will divide by 2, 3 and so on till number 10. In each step, it will check whether the remainder is 0. How we are getting the remainder? With the operator percentage. This is nothing but the modulus operator which will give us the remainder. If the remainder is 0 in any of these 8 cases, it will return false value. False value means it is not a prime. Since it will be divisible by any of these numbers and it is not fulfilling the criteria of a prime number, it is not a prime number. But if the remainder is not 0 at all with any of this situation or condition, then it will return true value, and if the value is true, then it will give us an output as it is a prime number. So this is how we are trying to check for the prime number. Let's run this program in Visual Studio and try to get an output. So I'm just clicking the key combination Control and F5, and you can see here I have got an output as it is a prime. Okay, so since the number was 11, let's try for number 12 And I hope now we should not be getting it is a prime number. Instead, we should be getting it is not a prime. Let's try. Yes, we have got an output as it is not a prime. So the program which we had written was absolutely right and was testing for the prime number. You can see the output is, since we were checking for number 11, it is a prime. On behalf of Team Technolytics, I thank you all for attending today's session and wish you all a very happy learning. Please like and subscribe our channel for more practicals.